how betrayal trauma affects the stress in your body. This is big, ladies. Huge. Your body's been impacted. I want to walk through some of this. If you haven't subscribed, we have so many helpful videos for you. Hit the subscribe button right now and join so many women who are getting help with these helpful videos on partner betrayal trauma. If you got a question, put it in the box. We'll get to it. Partner betrayal trauma affects all of you: spiritual, emotional, sexual, financial, past, present, future, but it also affects you physiologically. Now, let's start with the brain. Your brain has been through trauma, and I've had thousands of women I've worked with. And some of them, it really does affect their ability to be able to think, concentrate, make decisions. And some of that's symptoms of depression, which is a normal symptom to have if you've been traumatized like this. And that by itself can cause a chemical reaction in your body over time if you stay in that place. But also what happens is your brain can actually get stuck in fight or flight or freeze. And that's a neurological situation. That's not an emotional situation. That's not you wanting to be stuck. It's like it's and you keep grinding on the same point, or you can't get over a certain hump. You keep obsessing about a certain thing and you're stuck. That can be neurological, and that can create an incredible stress in your body because you are stuck. Now, the ladies who come and do intensives, either for themselves or for their marriage, in our office in the building, there's a neuromodulation company that helps the brain get back to restored state. It helps your brain go back to neuroplasticity. That's so important because then your body can actually regulate at a much healthier level. And that's not something you can take a pill for. We'll get into that stuff in a few minutes. But it's something that you come for 5 days. Even if you don't do counseling, it's all you want to do. You come for 5 days, you listen to these sounds. They help your brain see itself, and they help it go back to its original neuroplastic state. Very helpful. Another thing that betrayal trauma does to your body is it can hugely affect your hormones. Now, if your hormones are out of whack, you know that you're going to have body problems. That's huge. So in that situation, you want to get a hormone panel, and I recommend every woman get a hormone panel because hormones are affected. And that affects the stress levels in your body. That affects your moods. That affects your energy levels, your concentration abilities, so many things that affect you physiologically. Partner betrayal trauma affects hormones. It just does. Not for everybody, but for some people, it can totally take a hit for you. Next, your cortisol levels. You want to get those checked because cortisol is how we deal with stress. It's a stress thing that we need to be able to manage, and it's also an indicator of how we're doing in some areas. So that is affected by partner betrayal trauma. When your whole world has been upside down, whether you're being neglected by an intimacy anorexic relationship and you're being starved, and it's that kind of trauma, or you just found out about the porn and the masturbation and the secret world, that's a trauma. Or there's actual infidelity in your marriage or in your long-term relationship, and that's a trauma. And the statistics in the partner betrayal trauma book, our video, they're all the same. Those three people, those three women, they have almost identical PTSD patterns, depression patterns, self-esteem impacts, several things that are impacted. You can watch all the other videos we put together for you. But listen, the PTSD is real, okay? The isolation can affect your body. The intrusive thoughts, the dreams, okay? All these things can affect your body as a result of partner betrayal trauma. Now, here's something that you can help yourself with. It's not the intrusive thoughts only. It's you repeating the same thoughts again and again and again. Okay, you know that he had sex with this person, or you know that he was into this type of pornography, or you know that you're being neglected. You know that you're not being touched, you're not being praised, you're not bought presents, you're not dating, you feel like a roommate, you're alone, like all that pain that comes from being a partner of an intimacy anorexic. That's trauma. And so, but you repeating it in your head and again and again and again, especially if it's something, a memory of him doing something outside the marriage or the pornography, and it keeps, you're actually re-traumatizing yourself. And so I would encourage you to start managing your thoughts, I would encourage you to definitely get in a support group. I would encourage you to do an intensive. I'd encourage you to get counseling. As a matter of fact, let me just give you the phone number, Heart to Heart Counseling Center, 719-278-3708. This can really help you, okay? Because when you feel supported, we have so many statistics of before and after recovery in the Partner Healing from His Addiction book that shows that recovery actually works. That the women who were impacted negatively, say, in their self-esteem because of what happened, the ones who did recovery were able to move back up. Okay, so if you're not doing recovery, your body's going to suffer. Your emotions are going to suffer longer. You're going to stay in grief longer. You're going to probably stay in kind of panic mode, because if you continue to wonder, is this going to happen again? You know, he's not taking a polygraph. You don't know what's true, and you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Well, that anxiety, that stress, and that can create a whole lot of wear and tear and give you less energy to be a mom or to be a sister or to be a friend. If you stay in isolation, that's going to affect your body. That can move you towards depression. So in recovery, you do self-care. And part of that self-care is looking at the impacts on your body. Here's some positive things you can do. Make time to get some exercise, the kind where you actually sweat. Make time to look at your food and make sure that you're eating healthy first. All right? Make sure that you're having some kind of fun. Okay? Those can help your body a lot. And I encourage you to do the things that your body needs to release these kind of hormones and cortisol levels and things that can change you. Now, if you're stuck on any of these things, you know, see the appropriate person, see a counselor. I would get a hormone panel, get that done, get that evaluated, do whatever you need to do, but do something for yourself. Your body's going through recovery, just like your emotions and your spirit and your finances and your family. It's all going through recovery, either intentionally or unintentionally. That's up to you. I encourage you, again, reach out, get help, give us a call, 719-278-3708. Hope this has been helpful, because a lot of women, they go into survival mode because they have to be the hero, because he's dropped the sword, he's lost the protective ability of his family short term. And so it feels like you're carrying more weight, and you're treading water while you're carrying all this stuff. And you can just overcompensate to the point where you wear yourself out. And your body, you need your body in the future. Your kids need your body in the future. No matter what happens in the marriage, you need your body to be as healthy as possible. That's your job. If we can be of help, let us know. Now, if you haven't subscribed and you're a partner, you're missing out on so many videos that can actually help accelerate your recovery. Please subscribe, hit that button. And if you got a question, put it in the box. And until next time, take a positive step for yourself.